Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. This is Ability GA and you are watching another segment of shocking news. And today we are going to talk about issues in Ghana. But before we get started, kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Yeah. It's about 2 or 3 days ago that Ian known as Wanderlust Ghana went on a trip from Accra to London by road or overland. And this is the first time in history that we've heard this since independence or since the last generation on our forefathers. We've not had this before. This is the first time we heard that people from Ghana could travel, can travel by land to Germany, Europe, or London. This is the first time, and it was so amazing. But have some interview videos of these noblemen. They are 12 in numbers, and they will explain in the video. In the video, they explain the number of hours, days it took them to be able to get to London, and the kind of borders they crossed before they got to London, and then the main reason why they embark on this journey. So stay tuned whilst you watch the video to understand the reason why these guys were able to set this record. Not long ago that a Nigerian lady, Hidabasi, was able to break a Guinness World Record of cooking marathon, which was cooking marathon. But here in Ghana, we are able to what? To travel over land or by land to London without finding it difficult, although it was a tough journey, but they are able to make it possible. So this is Ability GA and you are watching shocking news. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. Watch the video to the end.
Let's bring you a little light relief, a lovely story that's come to our attention here on BBC News. A road trip in the countryside, as you may know, makes for a great day out. But my next guest has taken it a step further, much further. He's driving from one continent to another with a group of philanthropists and tourism enthusiasts from Ghana, embarking on an expedition from their nation's capital, Accra, to London. There's the route you can see. Can we actually see it in full frame? Would that work better? No. There you go. They're going through North Africa, then through Spain, then through France, through Italy, Germany, and then they'll be ending up there. Now, the whole point of this is to raise money for rural primary schools. The journey so far has taken the group, which is called Wanderlust Ghana, through 8 countries. You saw some of them there. And by the time they reach London, they would have driven nearly 10,000 kilometres. They arrive in the UK on Sunday, and I'm very pleased to say we can talk to Kwabena Pipra, one of the 7 people on the journey, and a couple of other people as well behind you. Good to talk to you, Kwabena. Thank you so much for joining us. And I understand that you are currently on a pit stop in Monaco. What's Monaco like?
We actually are on the outskirts of Monaco.
Right.
We're here to enter to have lunch. So I'll give you feedback when we're done.
Tell me a little bit about why you decided to do this epic journey from Ghana to the UK.
The simplest answer was, why not? We are adventure enthusiasts and tourism enthusiasts. We've been driving around our continent, we've been driving around our country for a bit, and we decided to take it to the next level. But most importantly, we knew we'd get some traction with the media, and we'd use it to raise funds to help underserved communities in our country through EduSports, which is a philanthropy organization which creates educational hotspots for schools in deprived areas.
Now, Monaco obviously is a lovely part of the world, and you've travelled through many different countries. Some have been a little bit more dangerous than others. Talk us through your journey so far. What were the highlights? What were the crazy stories? We want to hear them all.
The craziest was when policemen extorted us and kept us for 7 hours in Mauritania.
Wow.
That's
Why?
not a friendly country. Yeah. I don't know. They started off by giving us one reason after the other why we needed to stay with them. They were going to impound our cars for 2 days just because they said we had infracted on their traffic rules. It's one of those things.
Kwabena, what was your favourite country to travel through?
There are 2 favorite countries. One was Senegal, and the other was Morocco. They are beautiful, they are clean, and the infrastructure is awesome.
And
the people, very friendly. Look, let me tell you this. There was a policeman in Morocco who we stopped at the traffic lights and he came over. And he was curious about the plates. So he asked us which country, and we said Ghana. Then he goes like, Abedi Pele, our footballer? I said, yes. This guy just turned on his sirens and gave us an escort out of town. It was so wonderful.
no way. Football clearly is a universal language, isn't it, Kwabena?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Tell me a little bit about the end of your journey, because you're going to end up in London. What are you going to do when you get here? Come and see me? Come and say hi?
Most definitely. Most definitely we'll come see you in studio. And we also have the Ghana High Commission organizing a few events to help bring the Ghanaian residents together so we can actually pitch our philanthropy to them. We will be having a party in the park with the Ghanaian community on Saturday, I think, next week Saturday. And so there are various events lined up to make us connect to the people in London and get them to contribute towards the EduSport program.
Have you made a lot of money for your charity push so far, or have you still got a long way to go?
We are on the road, so I've not checked the numbers, but I think contributions started flowing in this morning. So I'm sure by evening we'll know where we got into.
Kwabena,
we started out trying to raise...
How can one donate money if one wants to?
You just visit the edusport.org. EduSport, it's EduSpots.org. And there's a link there for donations.
Okay, Kwabena Pipra, and all of your friends and fellow drivers, fellow travellers, very best of luck for the rest of your journey, getting from the outskirts of Monaco, where you are now, to London. And I'm sure that viewers at home will be desperate to hear about the end of the journey. We'll try and get Kwabena and his friends onto the programme at some point.
Land Cruiser, the Ghana for your friend of V8. There were Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, Ford F-150, Raptor, and a small boy Danger, Peter's car, the baddest car in the group, the Lexus LX350, RX 350, small one, no. And on the car, no, be saying to me, because only the baddest on the journey.
Na Saka, just a man for man kwa na yede.
Yeah, fair play na. Amen. It's been a wonderful expedition.
Me ba ho. Obi baka se chese mwanya mo ho. Sebi mwanimu a mwedidi amin e na chese mwako track e say ye kwa landing.
No come there, come on there. I know they mean that come there. E be in there. But yeah, no sabi waiting here my waiting here to we love to explore, we love to see. And near my idea near that 7,200 kilometers I be through Hannah. This is a girl who can I hear who and can be here.
My driving 7,200 kilometers. Yes, starting from time I must park a car a free Ghana. Must start a free.
Now, but the matter did not know at work at
Matty.
Why?
Matty, Teddy.
Someone don't know.
Ain't you must park a car or Ghana no more?
Oh, yes, park a car no me project site, the blade, or yeah. Now, you're the free Blue Mountains, and you take your time they want. You're the Namusa for fans, someone could see it, man. Now, you could go visit or Israel to they die. If you hadn't seen any of so far, go to Chrome border. Oh, could be a friend of Waki.
Yeah.
How do you call that? A daily, you try to be 500 kilometers. Ghana is about 400 kilometers daily. But if you see Ghana, you could see 900 kilometers. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. Because you could be crying. It's a dream, but other places are crying them. You call up to 1,000 kilometers in one day. It's from Cote d'Ivoire near Mali border. All the way to Senegal. That the girls 2 days check it out your service and change breakfast near there. Near to pay Mukopi Mauritania. I don't know the 7 general media program in this year come back from me Sunday. Consider for Dominion.
Are they?
Factor me. Yeah.
Colleague Tuana Jacob Mensa, she's our head of political and economic. We have other colleagues here, Nadedi and the rest are here. On behalf of the High Commission and staff of the Ghana High Commission, I want to officially welcome you to the UK. I want to say that well done, you have made it, you have achieved what you set out to do. All of you have succeeded in putting Ghana's name on the map. It has never been done before. Right from Accra, right into the heart of the United Kingdom. Once again, well done. And then we have here with us Miss Ghana UK 2020. Welcome them by presenting a bouquet of flowers to our gallant men from Ghana. I know activities have been lined up to partner with the park on Tuesday. We're calling on the Ghana High Commissioner to the United Kingdom while at the Chancery. But at this juncture, I'd like to hand over the mic to the leader of the crew, Mr. Pepper, right? Yeah. Or other members of the crew to give us some remarks.
Can we step back a bit, please?
Yes.
Let's step back a bit, please.
First of all, there's a slogan that we've been going with throughout this trip, which is the journey is the destination. That's how we've been moving. And I think what this points to is the power of dream. Right? It was a dream by 3 men sometime in 2000 to attempt this journey. Mr. Kwabena Pepra, Mr. Kojo Saka, Mr. Richard Denim, who had to return quickly. And COVID delayed things. But thank God that they saw that through. They planned the trip thoroughly and also made space for some of us to come on this trip and to enjoy. But it's not just been about enjoyment, it's about learning. It's about understanding the Africa that we call home. You fly into a capital city and that only gives you a certain view, right? Drive through the village, drive through the towns, and you see the richness of our continent, but you also see the challenges that we have. So this has been an educational trip for us. Now, one of the reasons that we also set out was to raise awareness about some of the challenges within our own country, Ghana. Today in places like the UK, we treat internet, for example, like a basic human right. If you go to our rural communities, some have not even touched the tablet, right? And that is why we jumped and said we support EduSports. EduSports has been promoting community ownership of learning, of libraries. They've got about 300 volunteers across Ghana driving change. The founder of EduSports is here. I know she's very shy, but if you turn your cameras, that is Kat Davison right there. And to raise funds for EduSports Ghana so that they can bring digital technology to the villages. Beyond that, there is a greater ambition. You start small, but there's the wider piece where we are looking at putting community computer libraries across the continent under the digital catalyst fund that you might hear us talking about. So we've got dreams, The lessons we brought, the infrastructure that we saw in South African countries, we want to encourage Ghana to also take that up. The friendliness we saw in countries, we want Ghana to take that up. But we also saw challenges, and as a country, we think we have lessons that we can all learn from. So as a group, it's been a fantastic experience. We've bonded well, we've learned together, and we've struggled together and come here. But we are so touched by everybody. We know how busy life is in the UK, and we are extremely touched that the High Commission found it necessary and found it in their place to come and meet us. But more importantly, for the Ghanaians who have come here in their numbers. So if you don't mind, Ghana, Ghana, Ghana,
worthy ambassadors of our country. Any other words, short words from any of you? Come down, please. All right.